The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
We did promise you some big news.
Yeah.
We have a guest on the phone right now. Good morning, guest.
Good morning.
Would this be Ellie Petrusevic, formerly of the Nova Newsroom?
It was before the sleep deprivation kicked in. Now I don't know who she is.
Now, let me guess. Has something happened?
Oh my God, I don't play that sound. I only just got her down. I had a baby.
And obviously from the use of the pronoun her.
Yes, it's a girl.
We actually thought
Okay.
you were faking it the whole time.
Yes, just to get a holiday.
So did I.
Yes.
So did I.
Okay,
But,
Ali, tell
no,
everyone,
I did.
do the mother thing, so the birth weight and the name, unveil the name.
Okay, so I had a little baby girl, and we called her Delilah.
Can I say
That's
that is
so
one of the
lovely.
most
Adorable.
beautiful names, Ali?
Yes.
I'm so in love
And
with
there's
the
at
name.
least 2 songs with Delilah in it, so that's
I
always
actually
a win too.
told Ali, I texted Ali and I said all other parents that are going to name their babies should stop now
Yes,
because you've won.
You've peaked. Yeah.
Yeah. And she was, what, you want to know the weight?
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Weight, length.
She was 3.44 kilos.
What's that? Is that
What's in pounds?
Have babes?
7-something pounds.
Seven.
I
Oh,
think.
that's that's a good weight. Yep.
Yep.
And then she was 49 centimetres tall, so she's pretty
long.
perfect.
Oh, it's
long.
pretty average. Yep.
Was it
Yeah.
easier than you thought when you gave birth?
Because we did do probably 2 weeks of content.
Yes.
Of trying to scare you. So
Guys,
what was it like?
giving birth is so hardcore. Like, I'm traumatized. Like, I can't believe that women do this, and some women do it multiple times.
Yes.
It was just full on.
Did it
Like,
take
it's metal.
long? Because we know
Yes.
sometimes the pregnancy the deliveries take a fair bit of time.
Mine was about 13 hours, I think.
That's long enough. That's long enough.
No.
13 hours.
No.
That is like the Hawaiian marathon.
Yes. Except more painful.
Hey, Ali, we now before this, you could never have said a pain like childbirth because you didn't experience it. What is the pain of childbirth like? Is it like nothing you've ever experienced nor want to experience again?
So remember how I was like, oh, I just want to feel it. I just want to
Yes,
experience
I know.
Yes.
I felt it, and I asked for the epidural immediately.
Immediately.
after.
Yes. Yes.
Immediately.
So what is it? So can you explain? Is it an unexplainable pain? Is it a pain
Yeah.
coming from places where you never thought pain could exist? What is it?
It's so painful. It's no. Okay, look, they refer to it as uncomfortable, as discomfort, not pain. But yeah, it was very uncomfortable and pretty relentless. It just like keeps coming and it doesn't stop. I think I got 3.5 hours in, and I was like, I said to my midwife, I was like, on average, how long is this going to take? She
Like
was
you've got things to do.
maybe- Yeah, she was like, maybe like 10 hours, and I was like, no.
No.
Can you knock me out?
So, Ellie, what was the scenario? Did your water break at home, or how did you know you were in labour?
Well, I actually had an induction.
Okay,
so
right.
I knew that I was going
Great.
into labour. And I went into the hospital, like, kind of mentally ready.
Yes.
But I, oh my God, sorry, my cat's just done something crazy. He's knocked all the biscuits off her desk. Sorry, hi guys.
Hi.
Yeah.
The cat has a desk. The cat's just knocked all of its biscuits off its desk. Is what you just
The cat's working from home today.
the cat with a little laptop.
Someone's going to be like,
glasses on.
Yeah, the cat's in a Zoom at the moment.
It's very confused about the mouse, though.
Very good.
Oh,
So you're missing this comedy, aren't you?
I mean, I do miss you guys.
Yeah.
I actually, I've tuned in a few times to
Ah,
hear
no,
your
you haven't.
voices.
No,
Yeah.
You're
Yes,
such a
I
liar.
am.
You're such a
Yes,
liar.
I am.
So getting home and getting Delilah home, how difficult has this process been? Settling in yourself?
It's the hardest job I've ever had. Like,
Yeah.
it's really, really hard. And, like, the sleep deprivation is next level. But it is, I'm just, like, really lucky. Like, she's amazing. I'm in love with her. Like,
Oh,
if I
good.
talk about her too much, I'll cry.
Really, Ellie?
Oh, I just love her so much.
Oh,
like,
my
I'm
God.
just so grateful, so
Because
lucky.
you hear people say that they don't know the love.
Yes.
You don't know what love is until you have a child.
Yes.
Now, you now get that.
Yes, I absolutely get that. Like, I would die for you. And she's just like,
You don't even know her very well.
Yeah, exactly. Practically straight.
She could be an asshole.
I know.
Ellie, talk us through. You talk about sleep deprivation. What's the routine like? Is she in a routine or is she still all over the shop? And, like last night, for example, how many times were you up and down?
So, according to everyone I've spoken to / emergency dialed, there's no routine for newborns. So it's pretty much just chaos, like for the first couple of weeks.
Yes.
But it is feeding every 3 hours. So you wake them to feed.
Right.
Just because they're so little and you want them to like stack on some weight. So it's up every 3 hours, and then it's feeding, changing nappy, and burping. So that takes maybe up to an hour, like it depending on how it goes.
Yeah. So you're only getting maybe 2 hours sleep.
Then you get a spew on your shoulder a couple of times over, and then you're worried about all the other things that come with reflux and stuff. It's going to be a great journey.
Just unlocking new fears for her. Yeah.
Hey, Ali, I was watching the latest episodes of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, just getting up to date yesterday, because, I haven't been keeping up. And Courtney was talking about when she gave birth to Rocky, her little baby with Travis Barker. She did 40 days of being in a bubble where she never left her home. So it was just those.
There are some cultures that do this.
Yeah. And so have you left the home? Have you experienced the outside world
since
Delilah?
Have you used the pram we gave you?
We've used the pram. It is so good. We're not going into like public space or anything. We just like kind of toots around the park, or we'll like maybe go for a drive. She loves the car, but we're not going out into the.
You haven't been to Midland Gate yet.
Yeah. And I want to know. I want to know about Dougie. Like, because I know that you just said you're so in love with it. Are you in love with seeing how Dougie is in love with Delilah?
He must be smitten, is he?
Oh my God, yes. It's so gross. I love him so much. He's such a good dad. Like, he's been really amazing, and he's been so helpful, and like. He's a breastfeeding expert, so if anyone needs help...
Really? Who's he been practicing on?
Lactation consultant, Dougie.
Sean just did 20 minutes on Nat. She's still doing it wrong. I'm feeling a lot of teeth.
And at the same time, he takes some drone photography, so it's amazing,
That's amazing, Dougie. And now that you're so in love with Dougie and he's been such a great father to stay away, does this mean that you're ready to kick on for the next one?
Sean?
Oh, my God. I could not
Dougie sent us a message asking.
Just asking for a friend.
He's going to have to wait a while because I'm still healing.
Yeah. You know when there's a hurricane coming and they board up the windows with planks of wood? That's what's happening down there.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The hatches are being battened down.
We're absolutely thrilled that
so
baby
happy.
Delilah has joined us here in the Earth side. Well done.
Well done,
and of course, she loves the sound of our voice because she heard it so much during the pregnancy, right? Talking about your baby holiday.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
Well, you enjoy the rest of your baby holiday.
Oh.
And remember, Ali, if you do need anything, you just call us here and we will get a supernova to take care of it for you.
Happy. We're too busy.
Congratulations, Ellie.
Well done, we love Delilah.
Delilah's just such a great name too. Well done. There we go.
Baby holiday. Back to the baby holiday.
Now she just got how many months off?
I know.
Doing nothing.
Oh, you're still
10.
nothing.
Just try
Another
the
10,
baby
11.
clothes on.
Meeting the girls for coffee.
Meet the girls for coffee.
Exactly.
Go.
It's just getting angry. I can hear it.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Halfies! Get 50% off selected Domino's pizzas this week only. Order in-store or online at domino's.com.au. Conditions apply.
Oh, let the mind games begin. We've got $1,000 cash to give away thanks to our mates Domino's.
Let's speak to Drew first of all from Baldivis. G'day, Drew.
Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Oh, fantastic,
Good, man.
Drew. Drew, $1,000 is nothing to be laughed at the moment, is it?
Not at all, boys. We've been very, very handy.
Yeah. What would you need $1,000 for right now, Drew?
You name it. We would love to get away for a family trip. We haven't been away for a long, long time, so it'd be nice to go away as a family.
Oh, that'd be nice,
would be
mate.
nice, wouldn't
Delightful.
it? Yep. Wonder if $500 could get you away as a family. I don't know. Amy's in Wellard. Hi, Amy.
Hey,
Hi,
Amy.
Good. Amy, there is $1,000 on a platter, ready to go. Would you want the entire $1,000?
Look, I'm not greedy, so I really hope Drew's not either.
Why don't you two have why don't you have a conversation with yourself? Amy, let Drew know how you're feeling, and then Drew, you let Amy know how you're feeling.
All right, Drew, I'm feeling like we're in a good spot, right? We got on the radio. That's step one.
Okay, well done.
But you can stretch $500 pretty well in this economy. I'm sure we've all had some practice.
Yeah,
so
we have.
$500 would be a big.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Drew?
Look, I agree totally, Amy. I think you're going the right way about this, and sharing $1,000 would be ideal for me.
It seems like we've come up with a gentleman's and gentle ladies agreement.
Okay, here's what's going to happen. We're going to count you down, and then you both have to yell out either Halfies or Steele.
Now, if you both say Halfies, amazing, $500 each. If one of you says Halfies, the other one says Steele, unfortunately, the person that says Steele takes the entire $1,000 cash.
Yes.
If you both say Steele, then we're going to be taking this money and putting it on tomorrow's jackpot.
No holiday for you, Drew. And okay,
are we ready?
Right. Have we decided what we're going to say?
Yep.
I'll say 3, 2, 1, go, and then we'll give you your decision. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Steele.
Drew!
Oh, no.
What do you mean, oh no? You don't mean that, Drew!
What do you mean, oh, no?
I've got all the money.
I honestly thought that Amy and Drew had a really good heart-to-heart there, and they both decided. Didn't you, Amy? That was
My soul, my friend.
She's not angry, but gee, she's disappointed in you, Drew. I tell you what.
I'm disappointed in myself.
Are you saying that something overtook your body and made you say that? Is that what you're saying?
I had an overwhelming urge. I thought she was going to stiff me.
Wow.
So
there was
sorry.
a couple of people in this room who thought Amy was going to stiff you, actually.
Yeah.
all right, everybody. Officially, if you're just tuning in, Drew said Steele.
Yes.
Amy said Halvesies, winning. Drew
Drew's
wins
$1,000 richer.
$1,000 from Domino's.
Thanks, Domino's.
Oh, Drew. Well, you have to sleep with, with that on your conscience, all right?
That's pretty easy, I would have
I
thought
know,
that.
right? We're doing it again tomorrow. Another $1,000 on the line.
This is unbelievable.
I know, it's so much fun.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Let me talk to the manager right now.
That song is dedicated to Karen. It's actually about Karen. This
Yes.
song's called Karen.
That makes sense. Karen's about a bad rap.
They've had a bad rap for a while.
So Karen's, since 2020 was the birth of the Karen. It was
the rise of the Karen.
It was.
For sure.
It was from an incident in the US where a white middle-aged woman was having a go at an African-American man about her dog was off the leash, and he was saying, "Can you please put your dog on a leash in a dog walking park," which she was supposed to have done. And then she starts verbally abusing him and saying that and then rang the police saying he's going to abuse me. He's threatening me.
They're
None
in
of it was
Central
happening.
Park in New
That
York,
was the official birth of a Karen.
That is really unfair for all the Karens.
I
And
know,
that's the thing.
some lovely Karens.
Yep. Karens didn't see it coming.
They didn't, mate. How can they know?
They didn't know,
The other
Sean,
side of the
and
world.
now they've just it's been 4 years of constant Karening, and even if a man does something wrong,
Yes.
they refer to him as a Karen as well, and it's had an effect. We just heard from Ellie, and
Yes.
Delilah is a beautiful name, and I could probably see in a couple of years Delilah will be getting
Yes.
up there in the popularity name stakes.
Yeah, it's a delightful
But
name.
Roger Cook has revealed that there has been no new Karens born in WA at all last year.
Well,
The
it makes
Karen
sense.
well is dry. No one wants to name a baby Karen. Because
but
you know that baby Karen
it's
is going to be wearing the shackles of what a Karen has to walk around with these days.
But if you were to put a date on the last time you would think that someone would name a Karen, would
I would not have thought there would have been a 2023 Karen. I wouldn't have thought there would have been.
Even a
but apparently
2020 Karen.
was.
No, you wouldn't
Do
think
you know
a
what I mean?
2020 Karen.
But
would.
there obviously was. This is the first
I've got a
time a
cousin,
Karen
yeah.
hasn't been named. There hasn't been a Karen.
But there's like generational. Like you never hear of a baby Sharon anymore. You never hear of a baby Michelle even anymore.
Yeah.
That may be their middle name, but not their first name. But for our generation, they were all called that.
Yeah,
And can I
that's true.
tell you that yesterday after reading this, I jumped onto Daily Mail, was having a read of the articles. 2 articles appeared straight after each other, and that is a moment. Cinema Karen explodes at a mother after finding a little boy accidentally sitting in a reserved seat at a Despicable Me screening. And then after that was male Karen erupts at a female Amazon worker after catching her doing something he insists is wrong.
Cinema Karen and male
And
Karen.
male, yeah.
It's now, that's the term.
So
It's-
the
it's
Karens are
entered the
now-
vernacular and
Yeah.
it won't go away.
Yeah.
That's
God.
it. It's a word now.
So
That's
isn't
not
it
fair.
amazing that we
Yes.
have unconsciously cancelled the world of Karen?
Yes. You know who else I reckon you would struggle to find a baby now is Alexa. because of the Amazon Alexas.
Yep.
So nobody's going to call their kid that, or even Siri, because they're not. You know, if you call them, your phone's always going to arc up.
Yeah, 100%. No.
So I don't know how many people have actually been called Siri, but I've always
but
thought
Alexa.
about Suri.
Yeah.
Suri
yeah.
Cruise.
Yeah.
I
Cruise.
thought, God, that'd shit her. She'd have to have a Samsung.
Yeah.
100%.
Anyway, so if you do know a Karen right now, I mean, like it's like striking gold, you know?
Yeah. I know
Yeah,
a
we
good
all
Karen.
Karen. I've got a cousin Karen.
Yep. Karen Greenwood, I'll name her. She's a lovely Karen.
Oh, mate, fantastic.
There you
I love
go.
a Karen.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.